Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are around the world. Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome back to another episode of Trucking Diaries. Number 2, the topic's going to be Star Wars celebrations. And it's going to be split into several parts as this episode. So the next few videos of Trucking Diaries is going to be this same topic because me and Joe managed to talk about it for the entire stream. For those that are new here, this origins on the Twitch channels of both of our channels. We talk about several things during Euro Truck Simulator 2 streams, and it just happened to be right after Star Wars celebrations. So I do hope you enjoy. So let's get into some Star Wars celebration talk, shall we? Hello, Joe.
Hello. How are you this evening?
I'm doing good.
Well, do we have a stream tonight?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
After day one, I was so overwhelmed.
Oh yeah?
So overwhelmed with everything. I couldn't process everything.
It was a good weekend.
It was mad.
It was a very good weekend.
Yes.
You missed out, my friend.
Well, I kind of did, but kind of didn't, because, you know, I've streamed it, so...
Yeah, but it's not the same as actually being there.
No. And for those people that don't know, we are, of course, talking about Star Wars celebrations. Of course. Joe was lucky enough to go, because he lives basically at the convention centre.
Yeah, I've just moved in at this point.
Yeah, he's already moved in.
Did you watch the episode of Mando?
I did indeed.
With the weird cameos?
I described it as I described it to Tom as a cameo fest, I believe I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite a few.
Yeah, very well, it feels like strange choices, but
I'm also loving that as well, Jay. Jay has just said, I'm loving that Aardman are animating some of the Star Wars Vision stuff. I am also excited about that. I knew about Aardman were involved in Star Wars, but I wasn't sure what animation style they were going for until the trailer. And they're going with their classic clay stop-motion animation, which is just great.
are they the studio that were behind like Wallace and Gromit and stuff?
Yes, so it's
I
in
thought so.
it's in the Wallace and Gromit kind of style, but it's in Star Wars. Yeah. So Volume 1, the first season, I wasn't really interested in it, but because Aardman are a thing in Volume 2, that is definitely the episode, the little short that I'm going to be definitely watching.
Yeah, I must say, Visions wasn't really my thing either. Like I enjoyed it for what it was, but I was a bit like, meh.
Yeah.
It's not something I think I'm gonna go back and watch again. Do you know what I mean? Like I've seen it now, that's fine. But I definitely, there was a couple of them in the trailer that I saw that I thought looked interesting.
I must admit, the animation styles look very more varied this time.
Yeah.
I feel that Vision Season 1 was very anime focused.
I mean, you had lots of different styles within that, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. There's a lot of different methods that they're looking at with this season.
Because I think that's the point of Visions now, is to get all these animation teams from all around the world. Because you've got some from Spain, from France, from Ireland, from obviously the UK. All those.
Yeah, it's a much more diverse offering, isn't it? I guess
worldwide, and all those studios offer a wide variety of animation styles as well.
Yeah, it will certainly be interesting to see what they come up with. But yeah, so we have a lot of Star Wars to talk about today.
Shall we get a journey going so we can start talking about everything that is Star Wars?
Star Wars Visions was neat. I enjoyed the Japanese animation studio's interpretation of the universe. Studio Trigger had a real unique interpretation of Star Wars. Yeah, again, Odie, I'm not knocking them. I think they were all great. It's just I don't think I'm big into that. you know. So
No, I mean,
it's
anime is something that has a niche audience. It's also something that some of my friends really love, but I'm not a huge fan. The only animes I've watched is Pokemon, obviously,
yeah,
and Cowboy Bebop, and that's it.
yeah.
Other than that, it's not my thing.
Anime is kind of mainstream at this point. Yeah, Odie, you're right. It certainly is more popular now than it was certainly when I was younger anyway.
Yeah,
And let's be honest, it wasn't that long ago. But yeah, like I don't know. It's just something I've never really got into myself, and I think Snen, you're probably the same in that, aren't you?
yeah. As I said, it's only the occasional stuff here and there, and the only reason why I went for Cowboy Bebop is actually because, unpopular opinion, I actually quite like the live-action Cowboy Bebop Netflix adaptation because I like live-action stuff. But
Oh yeah.
I watched the original anime just to compare it, and I do agree with what some of my friends who really like anime are saying, that the ending I do agree with isn't right, but I still enjoyed it as a live action thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, yes. So, yeah, there's a lots of animation styles coming in Visions. As I say, season 1, because it's not really my thing, probably wouldn't go back and watch it. But I will at least check out season 2 and see what's in there, see what some of the stories are. Some of it was quite cool. Some of it I was a bit like, nah. But again, that's nothing against the studios or the people that created it. They were fantastic pieces of work. It's just not my taste. I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm just basically the same. Yeah.